Good morning in the Australian park. Good to have a microphone with all these birds. So we're starting the morning yoga, standing with the feet hip width apart, just looking down that the feet are parallel. And if you're outside, like we are now, you will just obviously feel that the surface is uneven, so that one foot might have more weight on than the other. Just be aware of that. And maybe if it feels strange in the hips, then just put some weight on the other foot, that it balances itself out a bit. Moving all these muscles here, tucking the tailbone in, draw the navel back so the lower back is straight. Have the shoulders loose, close your eyes for a moment, and mentally relax the facial expression, the shoulders, the arms, wrists, hands. Check that the buttocks is relaxed, the legs are relaxed, the knees are soft. And we start Tadasana today in a different way, the tree pose or the heavenly stretch pose. We're breathing in, going up this way, and then breathing out down. But we go up on the tiptoes, and we'll do that 8 times. So, hands here, breathe in, and breathe out, and slowly come down. Synchronizing the movement with the breath, and that your heels are fully up when you're in the full stretch, and that the heels don't go down before the hands go down. So another 7 times in your own time. Now we do the swaying palm tree pose, where the feet go mat width apart, align the outside of the foot of each foot with the mat. And we try to do it this way. Just imagine you're standing against a wall. Of course, we're not straight as a wall, but that most parts of the body are in contact with that wall. So the hands, parts of the arms, you can try it in front of a wall really at home. And that the heels are against the wall, the buttocks, and you stay like this and don't come forward or bend forward or backwards. So it's just a sideways stretch, breathing in fully, breathe out. Your left hand, and this is my left hand, is pulling on the right hip is being pushed out. And go on breathing. Next inhalation is slowly coming, breathing out. The right hand is pulling on the left, the whole left side is getting stretched. And breathe in, come to the center, repeat 5 more times to each side. Good. Now a bit more dynamic, just to loosen up all the joints. Make sure if there are parts of the body that you take care of yourself. And we're just swinging forwards and backwards. So it's really good for all the joints. The knees are soft, and I show you it's like breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Just doing that. And feel that swing, and really that the hands are loose. It's loosening up even the hips. And then we're doing something else. We go like this, swinging. Just in case if you're not warm enough, that definitely makes you feel warm. Not that we need it here currently. And once more our twist, swinging. One hand is tapping at the opposite side on the front of the shoulder, and the other one goes back behind the back on the opposite hip. And tap and tap. The knees are soft, and you're swinging. And then you stay in one twist, whatever hand you're using for tapping on. Make sure you tap on the front part of the shoulder and you're not holding to the shoulder. And push that shoulder a bit more back. Keep both shoulders hanging down loosely. Check that the buttocks is relaxed and the lower back, the face. Most of all, actually, the shoulders and the lower back and the buttocks. Slowly breathe in, bring the arms out on shoulder level, breathe out to the other side, pushing the other shoulder back. Both shoulders down, buttocks relaxed. And breathe in, come to the center and out. So now we're doing our right angle pose. I just show it here sideways. So have your feet, they're together and they're just maybe that much apart, a little bit apart, so there's a bit of a gap. The fingers, hands are interlocked on the back. They stay there on the back of buttocks. So you breathe in, breathe out. You tilt basically the hips back, sticking the tailbone out, coming forward, and keeping the back as straight as possible and the legs are straight as well. Relax the arms on your back, the shoulders and arms and hands can be relaxed. Slowly breathe in, come up, breathe out. And breathe in, breathe out, come once more to the right angle pose and then do the double angle pose. Just bring your arms, hands up as far as you can. If you don't have high blood pressure, you can bring your head further down if you want, but still push the tailbone up that you don't curve the back. And slowly breathe in and come up again. Good. Now before we do our sequence, we do a little bit of balancing and moving the joints. The joint health and the joint strength and flexibility is key for anything else that we're doing. So bring your weight onto your left foot. I'm not mirror imaging, this is my left foot, my left leg, my left foot. So bring your right foot up. The leg is in a right angle. Breathing in, breathe out, stretch with the toes and up. Breathe out, toes down. Up and down. And have the foot point inwards and out, in and out, and then try to make big circles with that foot in the air. It's just an ankle rotation, not the whole leg, but the whole leg goes out to the side and back with each rotation. When you're there at the back, you change direction of the circular motion of the foot, of the ankle rotation, other direction. And that right foot is in front, you take your left hand arm to the front and then you breathe. The left arm is in front and the right foot is in front. Otherwise you're out of balance. Okay, standing on the right foot, lift up the left leg, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Foot in and out, describing circles with that foot in the air. And then you change direction. And then you do this one again. Okay. Now from there we go into our sequence. Standing sideways on the mat. Arms stretch out on shoulder level. Reach and stretch the arms to the sides. Tuck the tailbone in, draw the navel back. Your left foot point out in a right angle towards the right. Look across the fingertips of the left hand into the distance, moving your right arm, feeling that it's on the same level. At least it feels like that to you. Shift the weight by bending your left knee. Bring your forearm on the knee or thigh and your right hand is reaching up to the sky or to your ceiling at home. Push your right foot into the mat that you feel a stretch in the whole right side. Hand goes behind the back on the left hip. Push the right shoulder a bit more back. Bring both hands on either side of the left foot on the mat. Rest the chest on your left thigh. Turn the right foot same direction. Stretch through the right leg. Place the right knee on the mat. Hand go on top of the left knee. Stretch a bit forward that you feel a really nice stretch here in the right thigh. If that right thigh is vertical, put that right foot further back that you feel that stretch here. Hands together in praying position above the head, slightly bending back. Coming down, stretching through the right leg, and then come to the mountain pose, left foot next to right. And walk the hands to the feet. And stand up. I'll move my mat over there a bit because the sun is coming. Okay, maybe like this. Okay, other direction. So we're doing the other side. Feet are a good step apart, just checking. If you do that, you feel a slight stretch in the inside of the legs. If not, go bring the feet a bit further out. The feet are parallel, so more The toes are more pointing inward rather than outward. Tuck the tailbone in, draw the navel back. Bring the arms out on shoulder level. Reach and stretch them to the sides. And bring your right foot out in a right angle to the left foot. Look across the fingertips of the right hand into the distance. Shift the weight by bending the right knee. Bring your forearm on the knee or thigh and have your left hand reach up to the sky or to the ceiling at home. Push the left foot into the mat, feeling the stretch in the whole left side, particularly the left hip. Take your left hand behind the back on the right hip. Push the left shoulder a bit more back. Both hands on either side of the right foot on the mat. Turn the left foot same direction. Keep the left leg stretched through. Rest your chest on your right thigh. Place the left knee down. Hands go on your right knee. Shift the weight forward that you feel a stretch in your left thigh. Hands together in a praying position above the head, slightly bending back, looking up to your hands. Slowly bringing the hands down, stretch through the left leg, and then come to the mountain pose. And walk the hands to the feet and slowly stand up. And then feel the different sensations in the body. And we're just lying down for a moment to adjust the body and then go on with other practices. So, although it's going downhill here, just bring the head facing towards you and the camera. Okay. Body is well stretched out. Feel the contact between the body and the mat, the ground. It is really much nicer, I think, nearly doing it outside on uneven places. It's not so hard in one plane, in one straight plane. You don't have a big rock against your back. Lying outside on the grass is really pleasant. Let your breath calm down by itself. And then we're doing a stretching. We're bringing the feet together with a little gap in between and the arms above the head. And then you are aware of not only the noisy birds straight above me, rainbow lorikeets that make a big fuss here. You feel the fingertips of the right hand, down the hand, arm, the right side of the body, the right leg down to the tips of the toes of the right foot. Just be aware of the whole right side. You breathe in, you stretch your right side, stretch the arm and leg. Go on breathing, keep on stretching, stretching further, more. And slowly let go. Then you feel the fingertips of the left hand, feel the left hand, the left arm, left side of the body, left hip, leg down to the tips of the toes of the left foot. Breathe in, stretch the left side. Then when you have to go on breathing, go on breathing. It will be a bit more shallow, but keep on stretching. Hold the stretch or keep on stretching. And breathe out, let go. Bring the arms beside the body and bend both legs, place both feet on the mat, hip width apart, the fingertips are pointing towards the heels or touching the heels, the palms of the hands are down on the mat. If you feel that there's a gap between the lower back and the mat, just push it a bit more in, using your abdominal muscles. In the practice of Tadasana, the shoulder pose, you will use your abdominal muscles to lift vertebrae after vertebrae slowly off the mat. So pushing the lower back into the mat anyway, lifting the tailbone and then vertebrae after vertebrae slowly, slowly up until you come to the full arched back. Go on breathing and keep on stretching. Stay in that position. Push more up, hold it. And the next exhalation, slowly vertebrae after vertebrae go down on the mat. So you use the abdominal muscles for doing that. Once more, breathe in, slowly vertebrae after vertebrae go off the mat. And then slowly down again. Now you bring the feet together, the feet are touching and the knees are touching. So this will be a little bit harder, but you can do it. Breathe in, push the lower back into the mat, then vertebrae slowly after vertebrae come off, arching the back fully up. And go on breathing. Next exhalation, slowly come down. Keep the knees together. And one more time. Breathing in, slowly coming up. And slowly with the next exhalation, come slowly down. As a counter pose, bring the knees close to the chest. Hold onto one knee with each hand. Pull the knees closer to you. Breathe in, breathe out. Lift up the head. The nose goes in between the knees or is pointing in between the knees. And slowly come down. And stretch out the left leg. Keep the right leg bent. Because we're doing the cycling motion, which is a strengthening of our abdomen, is very good for the gastrointestinal area and reproductive area. So you can interlock the hands behind the head if you want a stronger version for your abs. Otherwise your arms stay beside the body. If you've got lower back issues, please bend the left leg that you're not moving, so that's supporting the lower back. You're breathing in when the knee comes close to you and stretch the whole leg up. Breathe out. Bring the straightened leg close to the mat. Breathe in, bend, stretch up. So if you want to have a bit stronger, you're lifting your head up as well at the same time with your hands being interlocked behind the head. Just go on synchronizing slowly that movement with your breath. Take gentle, deeper breaths. The less you rush it, the better, stronger the effect. And then do the reverse. Breathing in, taking the straightened leg up, breathing out, bending the knee and then stretching it out close to the mat. Next time you breathe out and the leg is close to the mat, place it down, the head down as well. feel the difference, sensation in the right and left leg. Getting ready for doing the cycling motion with the left leg. If you want to support the lower back, bend the right leg. If not, leave it down. If you want the practice stronger, interlock the hands behind the head, lift up the head, and then bending, stretching up is breathing in, breathing out, lowering the leg without it touching the mat. Continue, slowly synchronizing the movement with the breath, keeping the breath slow and relaxed. And then when the leg is straight and close to the mat, breathe in, do a reverse, straight leg up, breathe out, bend, stretch out close to the mat. Breathe in, straightened leg up, breathe out, bend, stretching out close to the mat. And then relax both legs. And then you can lie sideways on the mat. And I'll put my mat sideways for you. Lying on your left side. Arms stretched out, so your left ear is on the inside of the left upper arm. The body is hopefully in a straight line. Right hand on top of left hand. Relaxing the whole left side on the floor or on the mat, on the ground. Breathing in, lifting the right arm and right leg up. So it's the finger to toe pose. Breathing out slowly down. Go on breathing in up. Breathing out down. And wherever you reach, that's where you reach. Don't come forward. If you're there, that's fine, then you go this way. If you come all the way up, then you come all the way up. And stay in your end position for a few breaths. And lie down on the other side. Left hand is top on the right hand. Body is in a straight line. Breathe in, lift arm and leg up. Breathe out, down. And then hold in the end position wherever you are. And slowly come down and lie down on the front. And then you come into the Sphinx. And have your forearms parallel. The upper arms are at a right angle towards the mat. Push some weight onto the palms and fingers. And then just look straight ahead. Relax the buttocks. And bring the forehead down, and we do the other Backward bend practice, Tadasana, the snake pose. Breathing in, slide the nose forward, lift the head up, come up higher, and then lift hands and arms up. And slowly breathe out, come down. Repeat that 4 more times.